Yo, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Christopher Vlogs, where I dedicate my life to vlogging the next 365 days like a fucking madman for some reason on God's green earth. I do know loads of reasons, fucking hundreds of them, but it gets difficult at times, and I have to remind myself why I started this channel and why I started vlogging, and dedicate. I haven't missed it. I haven't missed an upload. I haven't missed a day of vlogging. I just haven't vlogged much or haven't put effort into some days. Like this last week probably in the vlogs have been shit, and I apologise for that. I'm sorry, but I am doing my best in all aspects of my life, and I'm rebuilding myself as somebody who I've never become before. I'm becoming, and something that I received earlier, like a message was, not earlier but the other day, was be patient when you're becoming someone that you have never been before, and that is what I'm becoming and what I'm doing. So I'm just being patient with myself. I'm allowing myself these days where I don't vlog much. I'm allowing myself these days where there's little effort in the vlogs. That's okay, because I'm putting effort into other areas of my life. Like vlogs is just one minute aspect of my life. Like it's not as minute, it's a very big aspect of my life. In fact, sorry, it's a huge dedication, and it's a lot for me to do, to expose myself so much online every single day. But it's only one factor of such a big fucking puzzle that's going on right now that is my life. So whilst other important areas of my life require a lot of my attention and my energy, I might not have the energy to put into the vlogs or into other aspects. But it is what it is. I'm still here. I'm still out here doing it. I'm still here vlogging. I'm still dedicated. Every time I go, I can't be fucked. There's some nights where I've been lying in bed, right? I've been lying there, and I've been half about to fall asleep, and I've went, fuck, I haven't vlogged today, and I've had to find the camera because I just remind myself that word dedicated comes into my head, and dedicated is something that I am a dedicated man. When I dedicate myself to something, like that's me, I'm all in. So I lie there and I'm like, I'm fucking vlogging, I'm like dedicating, I'm up, and I'm like, right, come on, at least I forget it. That sometimes you'll see me jumping into bed late at night and I'm like, oh, I've only just vlogged for a wee bit. I'm like, but listen, it's all gravy, baby. So it is. It's all gravy, baby. Had a fucking powerful meditation this morning. Unbelievable it was. Also something I want to talk to you about a bit too is I've majorly I've turned back to God in a way. And when I say I've turned back to him, I've never left God, but you know, there was, you know, did I leave him? No, but I neglected our relationship. I neglected my relationship with God, and I neglected my spirituality a bit too, for a while there. Because I'm a deeply spiritual person. Like I am connected, majorly. We all are, but I have got deep spiritual gifts, and I understand this. The other day I started praying in tongues. I was praying and I prayed in tongues, and I was walking down the road, and straight away, boom, a scripture came into my head, and it was from Luke. It was either chapter 10 verse 14 or chapter 14 verse 10, but it was a parable. It was a parable, and I read it, and I gained a valuable lesson from that parable. But that came about through me praying, and then praying in like I started praying in tongues, because I pray in tongues like whenever I get highly spiritual, like into a real high spiritual flow state, I'll pray in tongues. I don't even know what I'm saying, but it happens to me. People are probably going to be watching this going like, what? Because I don't talk about any of this stuff really. I don't think I do anyway. Let me know if I have, but I don't think I talk a lot about my spirituality, and it's something that I'm a hugely spiritual person. But yeah, I'm just sort of more so tapping back into God again, in a way, if we could say it like that. Tapping back into my spirituality, I've always been spiritual, but I'm just tapping into it more so. So there this morning, we did a bit of prayer and stuff, and we've had a bit of prayer recently too, and we've had since I've like tapped back in a way, the messages have been flooding to me, like the divine inspiration is just flowing to me, and that's because I've tapped into it. So I've repented as well, from daily sins that we're not going to really discuss, but we've all got them. We all sin and do things that we shouldn't do. Nothing major, like, obviously it's nothing fucking crazy, but there's just there's certain wee things that you shouldn't do that counts as a sin. So I've repented truly from that, and I have asked God to wash me clean and to strengthen me, and I continue to go back to God for the strength when I feel like sinning, when I feel like giving in to the temptation of the sin. I remind myself that I repented, and I remind myself my strength, and I remind myself who I am in God, and it continues to help me then leave the sin alone, because it's not good for your soul, it's not good for your vibration, because at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to do, that's what I am doing. I'm raising my vibrational frequency to match the vibrational frequencies of that which I am desiring, which is obviously all of this abundance that I'm speaking about, this abundance in finance, in love, in joy, peace, happiness, all of this abundance of the purest, of the most fabulous things in life. And you have to match that frequency, and they're all high frequency stuff, so that's what you do. But your sin causes you to latch on to the lower vibrations, and your sin causes you to latch on to them lower frequencies that don't allow you to ascend to your higher self, which you're then able to magnetize all of these things towards you. So it's all fucking connected. All of it is connected. God is the fucking man. Like, he is the woman. I don't know what he is, her is, she, he. I don't know what they are, what it is. But I know that there's a God, and I know that they are a caring and a loving God, and a God of goodness, a God of provision, and a God that just wants nothing but your glory, and you to just bloom into the masterpiece that you are, because with God all things are possible. Now, I'm not going to start and I'm not going to turn this channel into like a whole religious type thing. They'll be all freaking out, too. That's why it's hard to speak openly about God, because people have such like their own depictions of God and religion, and it's hard to speak openly about it. But fuck it, this is my channel, this is my life. God is one of the most important factors in my life, if not the most important factor. God deserves every single ounce of glory for my life, for who I'm becoming, for where I've came from, for what I've overcome, because without God, none of it would be possible. Without God, I'd be dead. But there is no without God, obviously, because look, I'm sitting here right now. The fact that I am even breathing, a man that used to want to die every second of the day, the fact that I am breathing shows to me that there's a God. He heard me when I cried. He heard me, and he made a way, and he continues to make a way, and he's not gonna fucking stop now. We're only getting started, baby. We're only getting started. But yeah, that's sort of where we're at today. where we're at this last fucking wee while is just drawn closer to God. Figuring out just sort of just fucking I feel like I'm just figuring the groove out, you know. I'm just sort of, that's what I'm at. I'm aligned. I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm figuring it all out. I'm just like, you know, I'm fluid. I'm liquid. I'm just like, as it comes to me, I'm figuring it out. So that's what I always do, man. That's why we're here. But right now, I'm gonna go finish. I have been just tidying the gaff. I've been up early, got Molly walked and all, come backs, and yeah, just meditated, spent some time in prayer, worked on my gratitude, then got the washing sorted, tidying up the house here. I'm gonna get a wee bite to eat here after I grab a shower, and then get a vlog edited and scheduled for today's upload, and by that time shouldn't be far away till the boys are here. We've got Mr. Will just during the day, Mr. Finley overnight, so don't know what we'll do today yet. Don't know what the weather's to be saying or be doing, if it's to be good or bad. I heard it's supposed to be shite, but I haven't looked up for myself. Let me do that now, sure. Let's see what the weather's giving today. It's giving... it's giving... maybe a bit of rain. A bit of rain. Oh, a bit of rain over the next... oh, it's just to be wet today, aye. Bit of rain coming in there, but sure, that'll be alright. Right, I'm away to have a shower. Have a lovely shower. And just be where I are. Love you all.